Hey guys, welcome back to Kendi Beauties. So today we're going to be testing out some new hot trending makeup, some new makeup releases. It seems like things have been really speeding up. So I have actually not been, I've been slowing down. I came down with strep or something and then the CVDs. So it's been a minute, but hopefully I am on the mend and we are back to play with some makeup. And yeah, don't forget, if you haven't already, if you're new here, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos, and let's get into some new makeup. Okay, so first for primer, we're going to be going in with this baby. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Burmex No Filter Primer. It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to just kind of be like a facelift in a bottle. It instantly tightens, firms, and blurs the look of skin for flawless makeup application. Fine lines and pores appear temporarily reduced with a firm and tight blend, tightening, silicates, and seaweed extract. Love me some good seaweed. It says shake well and then apply a thin layer to fresh, clean, dried skin. Remain expressionless. Yes. Remain expressionless. Product will dry within 3 to 7 minutes. All right, so let's give this baby a try. And let's just, okay. Oh wow, I think I applied, that's a lot. It's very runny, which I wasn't expecting. Okay, so I have to apply this and remain expressionless. So I'm going to apply really fast and then wait 3 to 7 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so I'm coming back on. I'm trying to remain expressionless. I just want to see, like, I want to be on here a little bit so you guys can see if there's any sort of drastic transformation. I may have applied too much because it does say to apply a thin layer. I definitely feel like the thickness, and I do see like a sort of blurring effect, and I'm just a little concerned because I do see it pilling up already, and I don't even have foundation or anything on yet, like around my nose. It's kind of like clumpy a little, so I think I applied too thick of a layer. Okay, so while I'm waiting for this to settle in, I am going to be going in with the new Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. And I did get the shade Chestnut. And this says it's a long-wearing foundation, blurs the line between makeup and skin to reveal a healthier looking complexion. The skin-loving formula provides perfecting medium buildable coverage. So weightless you'll forget you're wearing anything at all. It is made in Italy and it is 1 fluid ounce. She looks like, and side note, I do feel my face like sort of tightening. There is definitely something going on. Beautiful, beautiful frosted glass packaging. Feels very luxurious. I am super excited to try this out because it has been a while since we have had any new Laura Mercier products. I also have the bronzing, whatever it's called, to try out today. So it is a pump, and I don't want to like go crazy like I did. Oh, okay. It is very thin. Ooh, this is exciting, guys. It kind of feels like, oh my gosh, it feels like a serum foundation. This is definitely the consistency of like a very lightweight serum foundation. There's definitely some luminosity, as you can see. Super, super excited. It's a very hydrating feel. It has like a slip to it. So I'm really excited to test this out. It kind of reminds me of my Perricone MD no serum, no makeup serum foundation. But I think it's even more lightweight and thinner, and it does have like a little slip. So hopefully that won't affect like holding power and staying power and all that. But I'm so far like really excited to test this out. Okay, so I don't really know how I feel about this primer. I don't notice any like drastic lifting or firming. I do notice like a sort of blurriness, kind of like the Benefit Pore Primer. Like it has that kind of like milky cast, which I feel like my skin looked better before, but we will see with foundation now. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a blender on the back of my hand, or I mean with the foundation on the back of my hand. You guys, this foundation, oh my god. Wow, I am loving this. It definitely blends out so seamlessly. A little bit goes a long way, like it stretches. More coverage than I thought it was gonna be, but definitely not like full coverage. This isn't gonna be your type of foundation if you are like a full coverage mammy, you know, like that. This is going to be more of your like foundation that you can wear like every day, but I also feel like it is enough coverage that you can wear it out to events. Like it's just really pretty. I'm really liking this so far. This is a little bit of a yellowish shade, but I do feel like I was contemplating between the one that was lighter than this and this one. I do feel like as far as like darkness wise, it's right. It's just got more of a, I guess it's neutral. It is. It's blending out neutral. It just looked a little bit yellow at first. Okay, so far so good. I don't actually notice the, oh, my hair is driving me crazy today. I don't actually notice the primer, like peeling up with this foundation. So pretty happy about that. I still have some luminosity going on, even though that primer was very matte, very blurring and sort of just like milky matte. So now I'm going to go in with this Kulfi Main Match Concealer. I've heard a lot about this. This has been very hyped. And I got the shade Cocoa Crush. This is 0.17 ounces and it is made in Canada. I do have to say there weren't like a ton of shades in this concealer. Okay, that is a big applicator. It feels very hydrating. I think actually though this is a perfect shade match. Happy about that. You guys know I tend to go for a really full coverage concealer. So I'm thinking this might be not as full coverage as I would need. It feels very lightweight, very hydrating. It's spreading out really nice. I'm sure it'll blend like a dream, but I do like a more stiffer concealer, so I'm going to let this dry down so I can get like the best hold on it, and then we will back to blend it in. Oh my goodness, I just realized, I was like wondering, I kept looking in the camera, I'm like, why is it so dark in here? One of my lights was turned around when I was trying to organize things. So I'm just going in now and blending this in. I let it dry down for a few minutes. I do really like the way this is blending out. I think it is a perfect shade for me. Again, there weren't that many shades, but this one is perfect. This is Cocoa Crush. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I just need like a little bit more coverage. I just wish it was a little bit more full coverage, but this is a beautiful concealer. I totally understand why people like this concealer. It's pairing really, really, really well with this foundation as well. But it's so easy to use. It's just a beautiful, beautiful formulation. I also have their new blushes that I'm super excited to try out as well. We won't be doing that today, but hopefully in a new video coming soon to you. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so the giveaway has been extended until the end of February. I know, don't hate me, but it's actually for you guys because I wanted to include some makeup from this year. Like, I had basically accumulated lots of stuff from last year and from the holiday releases, and I wanted to include some stuff from this year, like the Pat McGrath Star Wars. Ooh, it's very brightening and luminous. I really like it. and just like some newer makeup. So that's why. So I will be closing it at the beginning of March, and oh boy, I just have to go in a lot with this at the beginning of March, and probably like sending it out, you know, first or second week of March. I got a new mirror so that I'm not constantly like, so like when I go like this, it's because I'm trying to look in this mirror that's like down on my lap, and I need to just bite the bullet and get a new mirror. Okay, so it does seem like I can build up the concealer a little bit, so I'm liking that, but still I just wish it was a tad bit more full coverage and it would be perfect for me. I have really dark circles, so for everybody else, for all of you guys, this would probably be a beautiful, perfect concealer. I really, really like it so far. Okay, so now we are going in with the Pat McGrath Mothership Iconic Infatuation eyeshadow palette. This is made in the US. It has a 12-month shelf life, and it is 6.6 grams. All right. So let's take a look at this baby before I do any other. I should have done this first, but regardless. And here she is. It's just your typical cardboard packaging with a magnetic, I think it's magnetic, yeah, clasp. I'm not, you know, I just feel like with Pat McGrath, like, I'm not a big fan of this, but she has always done, I think, the cardboard even with her six pans. And as you can see, you're getting less. These are a lot smaller than like her old 6-pan palettes. All right, I'm going to go in with this shade first. I'm using my Royal Langnickel, and I just need to, I prime my eyes with the Urban Decay primer. And there's really nothing like, ooh, why is that a little patchy? There's nothing that revolutionary about this eyeshadow palette. Like, I have to say, these Love Collection palettes I was kind of a little bit bored with. And I don't know, I mean, why everybody's coming out with matte eyeshadow palettes all of a sudden. I don't really think that they're, I don't want a matte eyeshadow palette. Like, I want a palette with mattes and shimmers. I'm sorry, maybe I'm the only one, but this is a little bit patchy. I'm not sure how I'm liking that shade. All right, now I'm going to go in with this shade because there's really not that many options. And I'm just going to, oh, that's darker than I thought it was. Bring that up a little bit. Okay, I'm not having an issue with that darker shade. That doesn't even look that much deeper than the other one. All right, and now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. God, this eyeshadow palette is horrible. There is nothing special about this, honestly. Like, these shimmer shades stink. Like, it's not good. It's just like any like normal, like it almost compares to like a Morphe palette, honestly. Like, it's not bad, it's just not like Pat McGrath quality, in my opinion. Oh, all right, now I'm gonna go in with that shade just like in the inner corner. Let me go in with a different brush. Just going on with my Moda brush in the inner corner. I don't know what is going on. I think I'm going to go in with this shade out the outer corner. Okay, that looks, it's looking better. Back in with this shade. Alright, I'm just going to clean everything up and do the other side, and we'll be back for the rest of the makeup. Okay, so I'm not really that impressed, or I don't know how I really feel about this palette. Like, I do think that this came out okay. It does look really pretty, but I just didn't feel like this was like the best pat quality. It's not the worst palette I've tried from her, but definitely not the best. If you want to see like up close detailed swatches of all of these products, make sure, including the eyeshadow palette, make sure you check out my haul videos. And let's get into some new Laura Mercier bronzer. I'm super excited for this. So excited. It kind of, I was like, is this going to be like the Charlotte Tilbury? I don't know. But this is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer. I did end up getting two shades. I got the, I think this is the deepest shade, Sunspell. And it just kind of screws off like that, and then it's a little tubey thing. I know, so specific, right? 18-month shelf life, 0.5 fluid ounces, and it is made in the US. I was hoping it was going to be made in Italy, but it's not. I guess it's made in the US of A, which there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, and then this is the shade Sunlight. So I feel like I need, like, this might be too dark, this might be too light. These were the bottom two. There was only, I think, 4 shades, I want to say. So, okay, again, this is Sunspell. I just want to put, like, a little line right there. Okay, that is a very deep. It's a very, like, light sort of gel-like consistency, very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. It looks like it might be a little bit more luminous. And then this is Sunlight, the lighter shade. We may need to mix these two because, okay, so Sunlight feels a lot creamier than Sunspell. Anyway, I'm super excited to try them both. I think I'm gonna go in with Sunspell first, and I'm just going to stipple that on with my Moda brush. Really like this brush for cream products. Okay, I'm just going in with a finger now to see what the application looks like with a finger, because that's typically like what I use for my Charlotte Tilbury. Yikes, so that definitely like lifted up with, ooh, that lifted up with a finger. I should have just kept it with my brush. Oh no. It does dry down very fast. This is tricky. This formula is tricky. I'm gonna go in with a deeper shade and see if I can cover up like that huge, this huge block where it kind of came off with my finger. Oh God, this is not good. Okay, was not expecting to not like this. This is horrible. I'm not even going to, I'm gonna take this off and cover it up. I'm gonna cover it up with some foundation. This is absolutely horrible. What the heck? Okay, so I did pick up the new HAUS Labs Color Fuge Blush. These has some really interesting, it has a talc-free blush with fermented arnica that reduces redness, even though it's a blush, so that's kind of weird. And hydrating hydroberry that melts onto skin for a second finish. It's supposed to have vitamin C, vitamin E, squalene, nourishing shea butter. It's talc-free, stay true color infused with proprietary skincare ingredients. And it is made in Italy. It's 24 months shelf life. And it is 0.39 ounces. So I was going to show you, originally when I went into Sephora, I wanted to show you guys the new Patrick Star, the cheek chopper, I think I forget what it's called. That was the shade 2, and this is in the shade Dragon Fruit Days. But I did swatch Watermelon Bliss. So it's Dragon Fruit Days, Watermelon Bliss, or Dragon Fruit Days, Peach Pomelo, and Watermelon Bliss. And then down, I swatched the Patrick Star, and they had just brought out a brand new thing of it that hadn't, as a tester. So I tried it out on my face too, and it was not good. Like, the shimmer shade looks really pretty swatched, but on the cheeks it kind of looks like it's like more of an eyeshadow base. The cream didn't really work that well. It just was like, it just wasn't working for me. So I decided to go with the HAUS Labs instead. And these swatched beautifully. So I am really, really, really excited to go in. I'm just going to go in with my Reffer number 4. Oh, that is so beautiful. You can build these up to, I mean, on the swatch, you don't have to do much building up. They swatch very strong, but I'm glad to see that they're not too opaque. And honestly, these are $38, which is kind of a lot. The shades looked very similar to me. They looked like a bolder version of like the Candy Cloud Too Faced blushes, which those were only $29. So if you just are in it for the shades and not like the skincare ingredients, then you might want to grab those. But I do think that this is a bolder pink than I think it's called Candy Clouds in the Too Faced one. And this definitely doesn't have as much of a blue base as that one, or like the Dior Rosy Glow. It's definitely more of a pink, I think. But this is really pretty, and I don't, you know what, honestly, it does give a second skin finish, but I don't think, like, see how it's not really, I don't know that it's blurring, and I don't know if it's as easy to blend out as the Too Faced. I mean, it's still really pretty, and I actually do like the bolder pigments. Like, look at that. Look at that. That is so pretty, actually. It's not as beginner friendly or easy to use as the Too Faced ones, but it also doesn't have like that obnoxious fragrance. So this is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, super, super pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the Caliray highlight. They had 2 shades only. I picked up the shade Starlight Beach. This is 5.3 grams. It is made in Canada. It says sexy sustainability. Holy beep, that's bright. That's so cute. It has a unique transparent base, no ashy cast on skin. This looked gorgeous. It says Beach Gleamy Hybrid Feels Highlighter, Clean Wet Tech Highlighter Compact. And this is what she looks like. And let's just do a swatcheroonie. Wow, this feels so smooth and soft. It's a little darker, but I think this was the lighter shade. I think. All right, we're gonna go in. It's definitely like more of like a peachy, champagne-y. I do want to go in with my finger first. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Caliray. That is freaking beautiful. It kind of, so it doesn't feel like a Baked Gelée formula on the skin at all, but, or like on the swatch, but like it kind of looks like a baked gelée formula on the face, and that is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Let me just go in. Oh my gosh. You don't see texture. This is beautiful, you guys. New favorite highlighter. Well, that and the Pat McGrath so far this year are, oh my gosh, this is so, and it kind of has like, it's sort of like beachy, like, honestly, it's like that, like highlight, like, ooh, I'm at the beach, like having fun in the sand. I don't know what it is about it. I think if it's the tone or what, but like, hello, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful highlight. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Okay, we redeemed ourselves from the bronzer. Thank goodness. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with some lippies. I have the new One Size by Patrick Starr Lip Snatcher in the shade Make It Known lip pencil. And here she is. This is a 24-month shelf life, made in Czech Republic. I love the pencils. Eye pencils, lip pencils that are made in Czech Republic. So I have a feeling I'm gonna like this formula. And it is 0.4 ounces. I'm hoping it's not too light of a, okay, so it's like a peachy pink. Perfect. I was gonna say, like, I hope it's not too, this is perfect. This is like the exact color of my lips. Oh, I love this pencil. This is what I needed, because I got a pencil, a MAC one, or was it Jaclyn Hill? That was pink, but it was too light of a pink. This is a beautiful One Size. Okay. That was beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the new Hourglass Unlocked Satin Cream Lipstick. This is in the shade Oasis. And this is made in Korea, actually. That's interesting. And here she is. She's got like, yeah, I was hoping for a magnetic clasp. I don't know if I really like the, look of that, but there she's swatched. And what? I wasn't sure if this was going to match the liner, but it does. I do like the formula. It's got a nice hydrating satiny feel for sure. Okay, yeah, I really like that. I swatched these in store like a month or so ago, or a few weeks ago, and I didn't think they felt like that hydrating, but it could have just been because they were out. But on the lips, yeah, I like this a lot. All right, you guys, so my overall thoughts on everything. Love this foundation. Love this foundation. This is so beautiful. This might be my favorite foundation so far this year. This is even more serum-y than the HAUS Labs. Like, I might even like this more. That's how much I like. I mean, the HAUS Labs has been my #1 for a while. This is really nice. It's definitely, I don't know why they named it Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Powder, because I feel like they should have named it like a serum foundation, because it doesn't have a dropper, which is even better. It's like a serum foundation with my hair, with a pump. And it is so good. It is so, so good. This highlighter, you guys, I'm definitely gonna try out more of these products from Caliray now. More of their products. I think they have a niacinamide setting spray that I was sort of eyeing. Now I'm probably gonna have to get it. Like, this highlight is gorgeous. There was only 2 shades that I know of, which stinks. I wish there was more. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Love, love, love the HAUS Labs blush. I mean, I wasn't surprised by that. Wish it wasn't so much money. I may end up getting more shades. I really love the Water Blonde Bliss shade. They didn't have the I think it's Berry, the deeper shade, and then the Mauve shade. They didn't have those in store for me to swatch. but the shades, this shade, the Peach Pomelo, and the Watermelon Bliss are absolutely stunning, and I do love the packaging on this too. It's just, it's so like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful blush. There have been some really good blushes this year. Really was not expecting to like this Hourglass lipstick, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's more hydrating and slippy than the Anastasia, the ABH for sure, but it's not like too slippy. It kind of reminds me of like a MAC lipstick with a, it's really pretty. The shade I picked up at least was, as you guys can guess, or no, this was horrible. This was absolutely horrible. I'm going to try to give it a fair shot though and continue to play around with it. And I'm definitely going to have to use it after foundation before powdering, I think. We'll see how it goes. The Pat McGrath, I do like this look. So I don't know. It's just kind of boring. And it was, I think, $65. The shimmers weren't that impressive to me. Like, it wasn't anything special. Not the worst palette, but probably like second to worst. Like, I don't like the formula. That one, and it wasn't even a deep shade, that one shade was really patchy at first. It did get better as I dug more into the pan, but I just, it's okay. It's okay. I kind of regret spending $65, yes. Can I get this look with other palettes? Yes. Like the formula wasn't that special. It wasn't like a really nice pat formula. You know what I mean? So hopefully she will step it back up, because I feel like she's kind of been slipping lately. I was hoping that these would be like the step back up. But if you guys have picked up either 3 of these, let me know what your thoughts are, because I only tried out this one, the Iconic Infatuation. I was going to test it out, see what the quality was. If I liked it, I was going to grab the other 2, but now I probably won't. But if you guys have any of these, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. And again, if you want to see swatches, stay tuned for my haul videos coming up here soon. Yeah, I almost forgot. The Peter Thomas Roth Primer. It's not like, I don't notice anything. All I noticed was that it gave me like a milky blurring sort of coating going on, but like as far as like giving my skin any like benefits skincare wise, no. I almost don't like it because I feel like my face looks better before I put it on, but I don't notice any peeling, and I don't notice any lifting. Like my face looks the same it always does. Like it's supposed to like lift and firm. Did not notice that with the primer at all. But you guys let me know, because you're watching this in real time. You'll be able to see. But I didn't notice the lifting and firming. So I feel like it's kind of gimmicky. Not like horrible. Like it didn't not work, but I didn't get it for the blurring. I got it for the lifting and firming, which I don't really think it did that much of, if any. But it did give me like a matte blurred, you know, canvas. So that is it. You guys will have to let me know what your thoughts are on all this new, these new makeup products. I'm going to try to do as many of these as possible. However, my gift card supply is running out. I'm probably going to get caught up and do like a bunch of them at first, and then I'll try to do them as things get released. So if there are products you guys want to see, you have to let me know in the comments below so that I can, you know, add them to cart when I am shopping. If you have any questions about any of them, feel free to ask me as well. I love to try to give you guys, you know, as good of an answer as I can to help you decide whether to purchase them or not. No question is, you know, too small or too big, or, you know, no question is a bad question. So feel free to ask me down below. But overall, very pleased with these products. We had a few fails, but again, we'll see. I'm going to test those products out more. And yeah, as always, thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye-bye.